Okay, hidden object guru here, trying to answer a question. What is the Jason universe? I saw this referenced the other day, and it's weird. So, I guess what has happened is that Victor Miller has won his lawsuit, or they settled, finally. I mean, we haven't had a new Jason movie in 20 years, almost, because of these ridiculous lawsuits. Someone could have just said, hey, Victor Miller, here, have a percentage of the money. And we would have been having Jason movies this whole time, but whatever. Instead, we got 18 Chucky movies. Alright, but they recently announced they're doing a cross-media Jason Palooza, and they're calling it Jason Universe, or technically Jason Unhinged. So obviously I'm going to sign up to get the latest Jason Universe news. Why would I not? But more than that, let's follow them on everything. Okay, I don't have a TikTok, but, you know, everything else. Okay. Alright. Phone optional. Oh my god, do I want them sending me text messages? Okay, there was a jump cut there because, yes, I did sign up with my cell phone. I mean, obviously, my name and email address aren't secret, but I'm not putting my cell phone number out there. That would be crazy. So, yeah, if I get text messages about Jason, you're going to hear about it. You might be thinking, why does this guy care so much about Jason? I've never heard him talk about Jason. Well, I'm as big of a Jason fan as you can get. I'm not going to say I'm the biggest Jason fan in the world, but there's not a ton of people who know more about Jason than I do. We're going to, I shouldn't say if, when we get to 50,000 subscribers, I'll do a video that is me taking the ultimate Jason quiz, which is, I'm looking at the book here, 400 questions about the Friday the 13th movies. So we're going to see how I score. I'm sure a lot of them are about like production elements that I won't know. They're like, who was the costume designer? I'll be like, Edith Head. Because that's wrong. But I am very excited about there finally being new Jason content. We've had to put up with these god-awful, hateful, you know, Terrifier movies all this time because people weren't getting Jason out there Jasoning people. And now it's going to happen again. We're getting new Jason content. Now, one of those things was supposed to be the Jason TV show, Crystal Lake, which was going to be, like, not about Jason. It's going to be about, you know, the town before Jason showed up. And you'd say, well, isn't that what Bates Motel was? Yeah, but Norman Bates was still in that? You see? So, doing a prequel about Jason's parents seems like a weird choice. Here's the Jason Universe Twitter. Apparently Jason is being added to something called Multiverses. This is not a link to the trailer. Thanks, guys. Oh, the Joker. Yay. They're doing a weird hulking Jason, which is... I've seen versions of that a few times. It's never been my favorite take on Jason. Okay. There we go. Can we please see this trailer? And are we getting that? Oh my god. I am watching an ad, and you're giving me an ad before I start the ad. What is wrong with you? Warner Brothers, you're terrible. I mean, I like the Pinky and the Brain are there. Okay.
Oh no, an evil clown.
I'm going to continue never playing this. Oh! They have a Valkyrie skin for Bugs Bunny. That's cute. Oof. I don't like seeing the Iron Giant in there. I do like Marvin the Martian. I am going to continue not playing this, though. Seeing the big Acme there reminds me how they, you know, screwed us over with that whole Acme versus Coyote movie. No, I don't want to see the Iron Giant fighting Stripe from Gremlins. What is wrong with these people?
Shield, check. Thirst for battle? Always check.
So now there's alternate version Wonder Women.
Version of me I trust is me.
Oh wait, no, not this one. Let's try.
I gotta say, his voice is getting great.
Too cheery. I hate meddling kids.
It's not as... Oh, here we go. This is where the screenshot of Jason was.
Surrender, Joker. You're outnumbered.
I usually work alone, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Aww. I'm so happy Jason's here. I still hate this. Like, some might say despise this. Will I have to install it just to make a video about playing as Jason? I'm going to. Oh, you're the worst. You're the worst, IGN. Auto-playing ads after I finish watching my video. Okay, so that's IGN on Twitter. His Friday the 13th been saying anything else on Twitter. They announced the Jason Universe, and then that tweet, and that's it. Fine. Hopefully we'll get notifications if they put anything in their Instagram. KF Newer, Friday the 13th Saga, Fresh Entertainment Games, Experiences. Experiences sounds terrible. Unless they mean VR, in which case I'm here for that. Merch. I mean, I will buy Friday the 13th merch. I'm not... Why doesn't it look like the actual mask? Anyway. He is everyone's favorite hockey mask wearing villain. It's just, I don't like there being a new mask. And here he is in Multiverses. I don't need, like, big Jason things, but I am excited about that new Jason game that Harry Manfredini revealed the existence of. So we got to figure out who's developing that and try and get all the information we can about it. I am so excited about Jason. Like, you have no idea. Is there anything on their page? Yeah, the mask doesn't look good. I do like that this guy's response is like, thinks that the universe is the problem. The universe isn't the problem. The 1 in the 3 in universe is what's hacky and lame. Ugh. I just want it so badly. Alright, they're talking about how Shelley gave Jason the mask. Well, Jason stole the mask from Shelley, but that's not the point. Alright, okay, let's see what their TikTok looks like. Jason has posted no content. 2 objects that are the same shape? Oh my god. They really think I'm a robot. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Oh my god. Jason has okay. I only follow people from The Quarry and Supermassive Games on TikTok. I guess I should probably follow Dead by Daylight as well. But it's so weird to me that Jason has no followers. I mean, I know I'm old as the hills, but I really thought Jason was, you know, bigger news that he was back. Alright, Jason. I'm going to be patient. As patient as I can possibly be. Powered by Horror Inc. Terms of service, privacy policies, anything in black here. There's no hidden information, no weird places on the screen I can click. Alright, well, we're going to be waiting a while. So right now our priority is, in a week, I want to put up a video playing as Jason Multiverses unless he costs money. In which case I'm still probably going to do it. It's Jason. I'm not too proud to do this. I wish I was. But then it's going to be seeing what was going on with that Brian Fuller thing. And then checking in to see who is making the new Jason game. Which is probably impossible to find out at the moment. But we know there's a Jason game in progress. And all I know is it's probably not Supermassive Games. Because if it were, that would be all of my dreams coming true at once. And I don't think I'm that lucky as a person. So yeah. Join me back here to cover every single piece of information about the Jason universe as it comes up in increasingly unhinged confessional style videos like this one. You can play my Slasher in the Woods game, Clown in the Woods, which is, you know, about my, I would say is about my love letter to Friday the 13th, but in actual fact, it's a very specific act of, like, really sarcastic and cruel video game criticism. But that's not important. It's still fun to play! If you made it to the end of this, wow! There's been a lot of rambly nonsense that I put no effort into the post-production of. And I say that now before doing the post-production, so that's how much I think of my future self. Okay, here's the thing. I am going to do something now. I'm going to press pause, I'm going to load something up, and I'm going to show you what bothers me about this logo. Alright, so here's the one piece of effort I'm putting into this video. Here's what bothers me about the logo, and it bothered me the minute I saw it. The J and the S are angled because, like, the letters have been cut. But they're not angled as if one slash did it. Let me just demonstrate. So if I put a line here, and I go along the J, the line continues to up here, which is a problem. In order for them to line up, the line would have to be here. Now imagine that. In fact, now I'm just going to do that. So now, I'm not a graphic designer, as you can see, but it's clear that a single slash has gone through these letters. Actually, if you look at the angle of that slash link, let me do something. So if you extend the slash out, right, then you take your little paintbrush, and this is the part that's going to look real awkward, so please bear with me. Yeah, that happened. I cannot express how bad I am at this. I mean, you're seeing it for yourself, right? Then you got the O, right? You got the J. And suddenly, it looks as if Jason has cut through the logo with a machete, cutting off the tip of the S, the top of the J, or the top of the start of the J, and the slash is carried through the O and the A, right? And you can even, if you wanted to, just take a little tip off the top of that N. And if you want to drip some blood off of that, if you want to do that, it's just like, Jason is the definitive slasher character. And you might say, what about Michael Myers? Michael Myers stabs people. The only person who stabs more people than Michael Myers is Mike Banning. I mean, like, averaged out by film. The point is, Michael Myers is known as someone who stabs people. Jason is known as someone who slashes people. We call them slasher films because of Jason, not because of Michael Myers. Right? And so, if you did this, it justifies if you do what I just did here, it justifies the angle on the J and the S, right? And you get this cut, and then you can, like, an actual graphic designer, not me, could put little hints in there, right? Little, like, broken, I assume this is supposed to be concrete, maybe, right? Little pieces of concrete chipped off, and maybe have the A and the S canted down, A, S, and O, and the J canted down just a little to the side, because the name is about to slide apart. Because again, Jason just cut it with a machete. That's what you're trying to get across with the S and the J, so why are you half-assing it? I did not expect to get this emotional about the Jason logo, but apparently that's where we're at. I want to love you, Jason Universe. Let me love you. Have I been the hidden object guru? Wasn't I supposed to be talking about Clown in the Woods? Go play Clown in the Woods. I'm gonna go, because this is getting deranged. And deranged is how I feel about Friday the 13th. I started this out not wanting to talk about how I was a Friday the 13th super fan and, like, kind of conceal that aspect of my personality, because it has had no reason to come up since the channel has been here. Why would I talk about Jason? There hasn't been any Jason content. Yes, I know there's a Jason game that I don't play on stream because I only play it myself. And yes, I know Jason was a character in Friday the 13th, oh my god, in Mortal Kombat 10. There has been Jason content that I have been covering. But now that they're going full hog on Jason, I feel like I'm obliged to as well. Because however much the Jason fans think they love Jason, they don't know Jason at all. Jason, thank you for coming back. I look forward to covering the hell out of your games. And to a lesser extent, your movies and TV shows. And definitely not your comic books. Oh my god, those comic books are terrible. So, this has been convoluted. Play Clown in the Woods. I'm going to see you soon. But until then, au revoir.